Welcome back, guys. It is week 10, day 1. We have another push day at DNA. So pretty much the same as last week, but we're going to push a little harder. So I'm just going to get straight into it, and we're going to start off with cable flies. These past few weeks, my chest flies have gotten crazy strong. So normally I do like 50, 60, and that's just a warm-up now. Actually just warmed up with 50s, but now we're going to push 80 today. I think that's going to be a PR for me. I have not pushed 80 yet. I've done 70 and try to do like 8 to 12 reps. And I'm really trying to get that. The stretch is the biggest part. I've been big on Jeff Netford recently, and he's all about like the stretch and then contraction. I'm going to follow that. It's been working really well, and I feel it so much more, and I can see the results as well. So it's 80 pounds on each side, so I guess 160. That's how you want to see it. Let's do it. So, I feel the pre-workout, it's itchy. You ever get that ants feeling in your head? I love it, honestly, but that beta-alanine. Also, I just found out you can use your Apple Watch on your leg, because I'm trying to track my steps, because I ain't trying to walk like 3 miles in the gym and not track it. I need to have a step quota every day of like 7,500. I like to track it to make sure that I'm getting everything. Track as much as possible. Numbers are very important. Actually, 80 felt pretty good. It was heavy. That's the only heavy set I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna drop it down to 60 for the bottom sets because I don't wanna get too fatigued for my bench, because the bench is a focus for the day. We're going to focus on just getting the reps right, and then focus on trying to get that bench. That bench is super important to me, so I don't wanna fatigue too much. Doing that on chest flies was awesome because I've never done that weight before. So knowing that I can do it for 10 is great. I still got that good stretching and that good contraction going in. So I was really happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna hit this for 60 pounds on each side for 2 more sets, and then we'll move on to lateral raises. We're off the bench. I always warm up with 70 kg, which is I think 155. Every powerlifter will understand this, and maybe even bodybuilders, I don't know. But it's gonna be a good day when you grab the weight and it feels light. I'm just going to ride that wave and just keep thinking it's light and just keep pushing and, plate it like I would in powerlifting. I think, like I said last time, I was in this mental block where I was just trying to tempo it. I was kind of scared of the weight, and I was wanting to warm up more or like do more sets, but that was just fatiguing me. So by the time I got to my top set, I was just like burnt because I guess like I'm just not used to like that brunt of the weight. So, but I've been getting used to it. So again, this feels good. I'm just gonna do this, do 220, so a yellow and a red on each side, 265, 297, 315. I might not even do the 297. I just might skip straight to fucking 315, just if it feels good. I don't know. We'll see. Let's warm up. All right, so as many of you guys know, this is kilo plates, and kilos are not exact when it comes to pounds. So I think with two reds, a green, and a 1.25, that's 313. Yeah. And I have to hit 315, so I have these little adorable 1 pound plates. Super cool. It would be kind of cool if I just made my own, and just sold them like, hey, like, if you're that person that's trying to get a PR, 1 pound PR, here you go, because there are times like when you compete, you can like, I think it's called shingling. Oh, I think that's the wrong word. Whatever. You add like a little plate. Yeah, you add like a little plate and you can beat the person by like a pound, which is kind of like whatever, but a pound makes a big difference when it's like RPE 10 and a half, Anyways, I'm going to put these on the side and let's see if we hit 315. I'm probably going to have Marvin here behind me spot me. Damn it. So close. I'm gonna try it again.
Go, Mark. Push, push, push.
Damn it. Oh, guys, we couldn't get it. That makes me a little sad inside. I really wanted that. I felt like I'm so close. Just not getting that hurts a little bit, actually, inside. Oh, man. Yeah. But, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going to keep trying, and I'm just going to go down. So I'm going to go down 308 and then add the 1 pounders on. So let's just see if it's just like I'm just zapped, which could be the case. Or, let's see if we can get at least a little bit more than last week. I don't want to give up on going up. I think I just maybe went up too fast, or there's a lot of variables. I'm actually sort of regretting the pec flies, Maybe I should have like relaxed on them a little bit. Hey man, I mean like literally the difference between doing heavy weight and not is like fatigue, whether you want to make excuses or not. Like sometimes I hate having to do a little bit of accessory work before this because I just feel like if I just like powerlifting, I would always be doing like warm up and then I would just go straight into just powerlifting or the big three, which especially for a maximal day, it's like I don't want to be doing all this extra shit. All right, I'm gonna drop it for 3 pounds. Red, green, and then 1 pound. It's bothering me now. I really want it. Want it bad. We're on the back down, so we're going to do 250 for 6, 2 sets, or try to. It's going to be a little hard, but we're just going to run it. Oh shit. I'm actually surprised I got that. Like, I think it was my setup. I think I was like I wasn't really focused when I was doing the 1 rep, but this one I kind of did like powerlifting style, where I like used a lot of leg drive to get it off, and then I put my butt down after. So that was a big difference, because I felt really braced, and it was just pumping up. I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it too much. That was the first set. We got one more set, and then we're going to dumbbells. Oh man, I'm just like on this like runner's high right now, or lifting high. I don't know. Call it runner's high. Lifting high. Also, I got a lot of good energy from people here. We got Alex, we got John, Marvin, Cass, the regular DNA crew. Again, if you're in the Atlanta area, swing by DNA. It's right here in Chamblee area, 40 minutes from the airport. If you're coming in and you want some good energy, come to this place, especially on like a Monday or a Saturday. Sheep. Anyways, let's get this next one and then move on.
Yes, Mark. Look how he reset. He's not even phased. Up. Yes. Up. Yes. Again, you, no big.
All right, guys. Remember to always clean off your equipment. So what I always do is I like to just, you know, wherever I had, even if there was chalk from the last time, I still wipe it off. Make sure you're kind of getting all around the bar. I already kind of did it, but just to show you, just want to get that chalk off. I'm actually gonna get a spray. Oh, I'm gonna get a spray bottle as well and spray this off. We got to keep our gym clean, and we want everyone else to enjoy a clean environment. So just remember to do that. Just a reminder. Also, but yeah, just a recap on the bench. I just want to let you guys know that that's not my actual bench form. That's my close grip. So the numbers that I was doing was what I would normally do with my regular powerlifting grip, like wider. So I was actually doing close grip, which is like, I usually have my ring finger on the ring here, but I was a whole fist in, like a fist and a half in. It's a lot different feeling because it goes more into my triceps and my chest. I don't have much, I mean, I do have like lat involvement, but it's like less. Pretty happy with the results. We got to pace ourselves, and probably gonna have to try to hit this again next week, but I just got to stay healthy, and I got to keep getting stronger and bigger. That's the goal. But we're off to dumbbells now. I'm gonna clean this off and then go off to dumbbells. See you guys there. We got low incline dumbbell press. Last week I did 80 pounds. I'm gonna try for 85. 10 reps at least, 10 to 12. I feel like I probably could have done 2 more, but we have 3 sets of this, so I want to kind of conserve some energy for the next 2 sets. Pushing heavy and then keep doing heavy is just, gotta keep pushing, fuck it. Strong mentality, come on. 2 more sets and then steep incline. So we'll just go straight into steep incline. All right, let's do 70s. Did 65 last week. Woo! Oh God, I got a flapper. It was weird. I'm gonna have to turn it on the other side because it kept clanking. So it was like I felt kind of weird that the weight was clanking, like I was breaking it. So I'll put the metal side on the bottom. Also, I'm a little like off. I think this bench is a little off, so I kind of was off too. Like in terms of like looking in the mirror, I was kind of like off center. I got 10, so that's great. We only have one more set of this, so I'm gonna get a different angle, and then we'll move on to the next exercise, triceps. We definitely skimped on the last ones, but I was like, I'd rather get them half than not get them at all. I'm surprised I'm still going after this. If y'all are wondering, so I went to a convention, an anime convention, MomoCon, and they were handing out these supplements, or some of them are hydration, some of them are energy, but it's called Advanced GG. Yeah, I think that's the name of the company. Yeah, I just went by and I grabbed some. Really fucking good. I got the hydration mainly because it's basically electrolytes that taste really good, and they have like matcha flavor and I think peach mango. I have it every day. It helps me get through that throughout the day, hydrated, especially during these like hot gym sessions. And this one is the energy version, so probably that's why I'm able to keep going. I'm on like my third little scoop of this, so it just tastes so good. It's easy to just like down my water. Like I could do like 16 ounces with this, boom, done. In like 30 minutes, an hour. Really like it. It's called Advanced GG. And I probably will join their ambassador program because I really do like their stuff, and my cabinet is stacked with them. I got like over like $100 worth of this shit. It's fucking good. So anyways, we gotta keep going off the triceps. So now we're on cross tribal tricep extensions, and I added this little like, kind of like for pullovers, this thing. So I'm gonna like put my hand in it, grab it like a handle, and then that way I can probably have more leverage, because before I've just been grabbing like the ball, and that's been kind of obnoxious, and like I feel like I'm spending more time gripping than I am using my triceps to push the weight. I'm gonna see how that works. I'm gonna try to do this. Last week I did 40 for 15, so I'm gonna try to do 50 for like 12 to 15. Okay, yes, that was actually way better. Instead of like focusing on squeezing and doing that, I was like torquing it down like a karate chop, and that felt so much better for me. Maybe sometimes what you're utilizing to do the exercise can really dictate how much you're gonna lift. If you're trying to focus on lifting heavier, find a way that's going to isolate that movement to make it so you can actually utilize using the muscle versus acquiring other muscles to work for you. When I'm like gripping it, I'm using a lot of forearm. That tires me out, you know? So just having it, being able to sit on my wrist, and I can just like push out, you know, I can just like literally focus on pushing out on my triceps. Keep that in mind when you're doing exercise. You may not be utilizing the exercise for what it's meant for, and you're using a bunch of other muscles you don't really need. Just keep that in mind. I don't know, that's just me. I only got 2 sets of this. I got one more set, and then we'll move on to rope tricep extensions. I normally do like 100, 110, but I'm gonna try to do 120 today. Let's try to do at least 12, and try to keep it in front of yourself too. You don't wanna keep driving back here. Drive here, boom. Okay, so now we're gonna do cable Y raise. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time and use these straps because they were just awesome. So I'm just gonna put them on the top, grab them, pull them up, Y raise. I think last week I did 30 or something. I like to keep Y raises pretty light just because I like to focus on that movement. I'm gonna try 30s, and if 30s feel good, then I'll just go up to 40. So let's just test it out. It went down a notch. I was like, what was that noise? And I was like, felt crooked as fuck too. All right, we're gonna stay there. That felt good. I liked how, like, when I released it, it's not like metal clanking and hitting the cable machine. I hate that. I like that it's just a pullover strap. It is kind of awkward. Like, I hate doing cross cable simply because one is like uneven, I guess. I don't know, like one's in front of the other, so it's like, because it has like the ball and the clips and everything, it's like they keep sliding, hitting each other, and it's annoying. But you just deal with it. As long as it works the muscle and I'm controlling it and focusing on the movement, it's fine. We got one more of that, and then we're off to our last exercise. We're on the dumbbell middle raise. This one is always deceiving to people because it just looks like you're ego lifting. You're not supposed to go all the way up on the dumbbell middle raise. You're only supposed to go up like half reps, and you'll see why. You know, when you start going up and you hit that, you know, that 90-degree angle here, you see all the striations coming out, and you get a lot more overload when you do that. You can lift a lot more weight than getting like a 20 pound and just going all the way up. You really need to go halfway, get that girth, get that size. I like dumbbell middle raises now. Seems like I've been ego lifting, which, you know what, that's okay. Sometimes you need a little ego, and you'll get checked every now and then. So, you know, ego lifting, you get hurt, boom. But we're not ego lifting that bad. We're just pushing. You know, so we got to kind of like distinguish between when you're actually ego lifting or when you're just trying to just push. Like, obviously we got weights to hit, and, you know, we want to hit it as well as we can. Obviously, we don't want to push too much, but enough to where you can grow. I did 40 last week. I'm gonna do 40 again, but I just wanted to feel better. Hopefully it feels better. I am exhausted because I actually just like overloaded on everything today. I try to like push every workout if I can. Like, if things aren't lining up, like when I was moving and had events and stuff going on, like I try to dial it back. There's really no excuse now. I got to sleep better, and I got to make sure I'm, you know, recovering properly. That's just my main goal right now. Is everything's kind of like done. I do have to like fix up my room and stuff in my house, but other than that, it's like everything's pretty chill. And then I got a couple of meets coming up that I have to film, and then we got events coming up in the next couple months. But other than that, it's just grind hard and motivate. Today is July 24th. Today's July 24th. Let's get this last few sets in, and then, or a couple sets in, and then be done. Do a little posing, and then outro. That's it for push day. I think it was like 9 exercises. Everything was above what I pretty much did last time, so that's what we're aiming for. You know, obviously we don't want to PR every single time, but we want to know that there's some progress being made, and whether that's in the gym, outside the gym, anywhere, you know, progress anywhere. That's what we're really trying to shoot for, is to improve somewhere, because when you improve in one spot, it usually translates to another. If you're eating and sleeping well, you're probably going to lift very well. So just keep that in mind. You know, have mental clarity, all that stuff. So, you know, just take care of yourself, stay healthy. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. I know I'm a yapper. I'm trying to talk more actually, so that's kind of like the goal as well. Give you guys some more value than versus just like flexing and just doing all these silly things that really give you no value. It just kind of just shows like the hard work that I'm doing, but it should translate to you guys. So I do kind of want to give back to you guys a little bit more and try to explain why I'm doing things and why I have it or why I do it a certain way. And, you know, maybe it doesn't make sense or whatever to you, but it makes sense to me, and hopefully it translates to you as well. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's week 10, day 1. I'll see you for full day, day 2. And we'll see where we progress there. So thank you guys so much. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe.